What's up, boys? Today I'm checking out the full release for Artifact Seeker, a brand new, pretty cool roguelike sort of survivors game. You can see here there's a lot of different meta progression. You can build up your various buildings and get some bonuses from that. In the tavern you can, for example, unlock some other characters. Looks like we start with Batman and then there's some various waifus that you can get later on. The dev did give me a few keys as well to give away for the full game, so I'll probably do that in the comments. And one other cool thing is the artifact vault. Apparently you can go over to here and enter a code for a free artifact here. I'm not sure if that'll work for me since it's my artifact that you're actually getting, and you should be getting a copy of this thing, which has the very cool Almighty +1, which helps you get the various synergy levels that there are a ton of in the game to higher levels. And then you've also got a decent amount of luck, which will probably help get some extra bonuses as well later on, plus some random bonuses there. You've got your standard meta progression at the Magic Council, a bunch of small stats you can slowly increase throughout the game. The black market looks like some sort of consumable-based stuff that you can get throughout the run. Church looks to be a database of various stuff throughout the game, like your synergy bonuses that the Almighty +1 will help with here. Let's see, we've got the blacksmith, which allows you to unlock extra weapons and starting skills for the characters. So there's actually a ton of customization in the game. You've got the obelisk with various rewards to try and complete throughout the runs, and then you get more meta progression. The Endless Portal looks to be some sort of alternate game mode, so I'm going to pass on that for now and just go with the main game and try out the very first starting character, Batman, that everyone gets with. We've got a bit of movement speed and strength, so I'll probably want to go for strength-based skills. Every character has an active ability as well, which you build up through rage in the game. I'm not exactly sure what this is, so I guess let's see what that is. And let's go, I suppose. So I'm just going to go with the very first weapon here, but you can choose other weapons for each character as you unlock them, and you can even choose different skills for that weapon as well. So I guess I can't use my thing that I wanted there since I don't have that. And I think I spent my meta progression. I could refund a little bit maybe, since that's a pretty cool artifact. I wonder if I can lower something here a bit. I need to click reset maybe. And that gave me a little bit back. What was the thing I needed? Divinity. There we go. So I should be able to take the cool artifact in now. So Batman, take the chessboard, and I get the almighty bonus, pretty cool. Let's just go over here since I do have some stuff unlocked already. So you've got a little progression map here. You can choose the various paths for treasure or elites, events, basically anything you want there, and then there's a boss at the end of each one. Let's go over here since there's a bunch of treasure. So you've got a dash on every character, you've got your fairly standard survivors gameplay, you've got some collectibles here that you can grab throughout the run. Artifact Cube is, I believe, a free item at the end of this mission. And let's see, what do we want to go with this? Debuff Wound Tearing, Blood and Shatter types. This is Annihilate Death, Shatter Frost, Fire Shatter. I can't see what the synergies are on that, but that's the recommended one. Oh, it's to the right on top of the snowball. Annihilate Pierce. And then if you get enough to Annihilate, you get a bunch of crit and Gallop and Swift, whatever that is. Let's see if I can see whatever that is. Some of the skills aren't listed until you actually have bonuses to them, I believe. So I guess I'll just grab this. And then we have another level up. I'm not sure if any of these are that great. I do have 2 Annihilate, so that might not be terrible. Let's see what I can do here since I can get some free rerolls. That has some decent synergies with Pierce and Shatter. So that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna look around the map for some more stuff. I believe this is a temporary buff shrine. And then if you wait a while, you can get it back. Let's see what we got here. That is Pierce. It has Annihilate. I might be able to see Gallop now since I have something to it. Increase movement speed after dash for a few seconds. Sounds somewhat useful. There are a ton of stats you can customize your character with. Elite enemy HP is not bad. I think I like the critical rates. Can I see what Swift does at the highest level? I'm not seeing it currently, but maybe I'll be able to see that later on. So large monster, probably an elite somewhere. We've got another level here, Pierce, Puncture, Pierce, Lightsaber Slashing, Shatter, Crit Damage, and Rage. That would also go pretty well with the crit chance stuff, so that might be good. Sure, let's try that. And then once you get your skills up to a high enough level, you can get a final level on them. They have, I think, 6 or 7 levels, and then one more after that where you can evolve them for a larger bonus. So you might want to try and go for that first. Blood, SP skill damage, what is that? The special skill, okay, that's when you get full rage and right click, you can summon the phantom bats with that. So that's probably not super useful to me. Shatter bonus there, Annihilate there, Puncture, I think I like Shatter or Annihilate. Just grab that and try and get the bonuses up to a decent level and then try and finish the big bonuses off with some items later on. So a lot of items will also have synergy bonuses, like this one has the Annihilate, this one also has Annihilate, this has Blood, and this has Scholar. I would love to get the early XP bonuses, so that would be pretty good. So let's take that early on. You can also choose to sell one of them if you'd like, but I like the bonus there. And that was from the cube from the chest there. And at the end of each mission, you can see your various skills and how they're performing. So Javelin or Chakram might be good ones to focus on. And you can see the synergies over here with my artifact that I took in, giving me +1 to anything there, helping me reach some bonuses. Then you also have a shop. We've got Annihilate, Vitality, Time, and Space. They're pretty cheap. I can get a couple of them here. I do like the Annihilate to push the crit there. Skill CD's pretty nice, although it's kind of low there. And that's about it for now. You can lock any of them if you like, but I'm going to pass on locking tier 1 stuff. And let's go over here to head to the chest. So you've got these random events where you use, I think, some of your stats like strength and int and stuff to hopefully get a better reward sometimes. Focus on the restoration of your body or deeply sense the magical power of the Fountain of Youth. So this is probably a healing, and then this sounds like it's maybe a more long-term benefit. Blade Dance level up. So I guess just a skill level. That has Pierce. I think I like the crit stuff more if I have anything for those. What is Invincible Shield Blast? Maximum layers of the Invincible Shield. Picking up health potions can accumulate progress. Holy Blessing will be triggered. Okay, so I guess potions at full HP block 1 hit or something? I'm not sure what the Shield Blast % does though. There's just so many stats to look through. I have this one, right? Yeah, I think so. Javelin was pretty high damage, so let's toss a level into that. I have my 6 skills now, so I might want to just level stuff. I can get Javelin again, so that's pretty good. Scales with strength as well. Let's go to the treasure here. So it looks like we get our choice of a random artifact here. This has some decent gold and enemy respawn, but I'd lose a decent amount of crit as well. It has 2 randomly rolled bonuses as well when you receive it. The synergy gold bonuses are pretty nice as well, and it's the rarest thing. This would give some decent XP. If you get duplicates of the same item, it does not count towards the synergies. You have to get different copies. I think I'm just going to take the rare one for the early money here. Then we have a skill level up, chakram or lightsaber slashing. This one was pretty good damage. And then another skill upgrade. So we want to take one of these over here. I'm not sure which one was better, but the annihilate stuff is pretty high up there, so I'll toss that over there. Go to another treasure. Soul Gem is, I think, the meta currency that you get at the end of a run. Magic synergy, physics is pretty good, more crit damage. This has luck and also gives luck and enemy respawn to help you farm, I suppose. Let's grab the rarest one that's pretty good for me here. Another level. Take the level into Javelin, try and push the evolution for that. Probably take the highest level that I already have here. And go into an enemy fight. Got some sort of thing up here. Stay close to rescue. I'm not sure what that does. Projectile penetration +5 sounds pretty good. So collecting health potions should give me a shield against 1 instance of damage now, I think. Let's turn the volume down slightly. Then I guess I can show off the rage skill as well. That's your active skill that you can build up. Put a level into chakram there. So it looks like a ton of pulsing AoE damage around me with that. Okay, so sounds like from that tip, when the Holy Shield breaks, you also deal damage based on your HP. So you could possibly go for some sort of like tanky Thorns build with that then. I have no idea what that big dragon flying over me is. Got the shrine back up here. And then it seems like all the stuff is collected at the end of the level, so loot collection might not be super useful. Let's take the level there. See what else we got. So Javelin doing major work now. Venomous Strike is actually doing pretty well also at level 3. Got some various stats over there. Annihilate's almost maxed out, so I can probably find an item for that later on. Let's see, this has Greed for extra gold, and then Scavenge, you get free resources at the end of a battle, would be pretty good. I have a decent amount of money now as well, so sure. Let's see, are there any synergies I don't have? It shows new up here for ones you don't, so I can get some skill CD and dash there. Or wait, no, I do have that. Why does it say new then? So you might have to individually check your artifacts, huh? Well, I don't have this, I'm pretty sure. No, I do. Okay, I have basically everything. I don't think intelligence helps me that much. Let's re-roll and see if there's anything good. This has time, which gives skill, CD, and dash. That's decent. Oh, derp, it's right there. Own 0. Sorry, it's been a little bit since I played. This has greed. That's pretty good. This has defense. That's going to be nice if I can get some more of those. The refresh gets a lot more expensive each time, so I'm just going to go with 1 for now and move on. We've got an elite fight. Anything interesting up here? Doesn't seem like it, so I guess I'll just go through here. So we have a chest over here. If I can unlock that, I can get another artifact, I believe. Got some sort of elite, so I need to be ready with the dodge here. Trying to find some potions so I can get my rage skill back up. That would be pretty helpful. Got a magnet, although I don't know that that's super useful. Let's grab the chakram there. That should be getting pretty close to the Evo as well. Got my rage skill up to do some big burst on this guy now. I think I have the potion immunity up as well, so I can probably afford to take a hit. We've got chakram or javelin. Not sure why that's recommended, but this has seemed pretty good so far. I'm gonna dash over the spikes there. It's looking a little bit hard to see with all those damage numbers there, so I might want to turn that off. And we got a purple from the chest. Very nice. Stimulant. Cast special skill. Increases crit multi for a bit. So I'm not going minions, so this and this are probably not super useful. This has 2 different synergies in defense and destiny. This has wind and blood, but I'm not really going wind, so it looks like this is the only real choice here. The price plus 10% is a bit annoying, but it does have some decent other stats and some nice synergies. And 3 random mods can also be pretty helpful. Let's see, this has vitality, which is decent for survivability. I don't really like losing that much crit, but it might be good still. This has defense, that's not bad. I think I will just take this since it's free. That's a pretty nice HP boost. 1200 currently. And then we go up to 1650, not bad. Javelin still doing work. Chakram and Blade Dance, not bad. Got a lot of synergies going on with that starter artifact. Let's see, we've got Dexterity, Dodge, and Dodge Limit. That's not bad for the price. Gambler's Dice, that gives luck. Sure. This has space, which gives dash distance and range. Sure. Then let's do 1 cheap reroll. I do have one of these, but some more early scavenge actually might be useful. This gives Annihilate, which would give me the final bonus, which looks quite good. And I can afford to lose a bit of luck since I have a ton already. This is Scholar, which is also nice. This is Vitality and Dexterity, but I have that one. So I definitely want this and this. And then I may as well, that's quite a bit of, well, for a tier 1 item, it's quite a bit of survivability. And then I don't think I want to reroll here. Got the Annihilate maxed out. Swift, increases movement speed. Also increases global damage. Wow, okay, that seems pretty strong. So let's move on to the next area, an event. Duel. So I do not have the 50 plus strength, unfortunately, even though I'm a strength build. I can't really tell what any of these would do. So the man wins. Or they love each other. Okay. So I get a level here. Chakram is nearly maxed. Some experience and insight from them. Another level, take the Blade Dance. Another level, take the Venomous Strike. So I've got some of those getting pretty high up, should be close to an evolution. There's a bunch of useful stuff here. I don't remember exactly what this does. I guess you can swap these out. I don't think you can actually level up any of your abilities here. But you can swap them out if you really want to. So here's the temporary consumables you can buy. So next one battle would apply to the boss fight, so that's not terrible. But it's something that I'd go for if I have gold left over. Enchanter rerolls affixes. So if you have like some really bad effects on here, you could potentially reroll those. What else do we have? Recover HP, Artifact Master. Huh, I've never seen something at that rarity before. I wonder if that's new. So that gives Holy and Vitality, but I spent all my money. I believe if you lock stuff here, it does not apply to the standard shop after the regular fights. It just applies to maybe these camps towards the end. So locking them isn't super useful. I'll lock one of these and see if it does stay. But I can't really afford anything there unless I sell a bunch of stuff. I believe you can sell some of your artifacts somewhere. So yeah, here if you wanted to sell something, you can sell a legendary for 14,000, but that's less than half of what it takes to even buy one, so it's pretty inefficient. Do I want to reroll some of those? They're not that bad, so probably not. I think I just want to save my money to buy stuff from the shop, so heal up and move on to the boss. So I think this is the final level on it before it evolves. So one more level should give it the evolution, but couldn't get it before the boss. Dash out of there. Have my rage skill up to put some big damage on him. Oh, that wasn't even the boss, it was the bait. I forgot about that. Whatever you say, bro. I'm Batman. See if I can collect some potions to get my shield up. That'll help if I get hit by anything here. Dash out of that one. We've got Javelin here, so it's a super skill, which I guess is just the evolution. So the base damage goes up a decent amount. The strength scaling improves a bit. The range improves a bit. The projectiles go up by a lot, and decent penetration as well, so that seems like a pretty big increase. So that skill will stop on you right before it finishes to give you a little bit of time to move out of it. Gonna dash out of there. There's just so many numbers on the screen, I think I'm just gonna turn that off. It's really hard to see if there's anything in like melee range of me with all the numbers just popping up over them. Looks like I almost have my rage skill back, which would be a nice boost. Grab a health pot. Got a level here, that's getting pretty high now. my rage skill for some big damage here. Grab some more pots to get my holy shield back up. My boss damage does seem a bit weak, but I was kind of kiting pretty far away. Let's see if I can do some focus damage on him now. Looks like he swapped phases at 50%. Seems to be a bit faster now, and there's more of them as well. Looks like we got a free artifact there. I'm gonna dash out of that. I'm gonna probably dash out of that. Gonna need to dash out of there. It's a little bit hard to stay near him as a pure melee build. Got the special backup to do some damage on him. Fortunately, I have to kite quite a bit with that big AoE. Dash out of that. We got a level here. I can get either of those up. That one's been pretty high, so we'll push that up to the max. Dash out of there. Try and get the melee damage off. Dash out of that. Actually pretty tanky, and it's kind of hard to damage him. Dash out of that. And that looks like it. So I think there's at least one more boss, so we still want to get good stuff here. It gives luck. It gives glut and pharmacist. Pharmacist is something to do with potions, I think, and I forget what glut is. I'm not sure if I can see those right now. Let's take it so I get the synergy with the cube thing. So they should be unlocked somewhere now. Glut, total health restored after each fight. Pharmacist, percent effectiveness to potions. Mithril ingot, I am strength and HP, so that's quite good here. Gives 2 synergies as well, not bad. We've got space there, dash and range. SP skill, it does give some percent damage, which isn't bad. But the skill CD's kind of That one does not have a synergy. I think I'm just gonna grab this for a bit more range to help with my issues there. So we've got one free artifact here. So a synergy level limit break must mean it has an additional bonus at 7. I'm not sure if I'm going for any of those. Blood is only at 2, the others have nothing. So that probably won't help me very much. Move speed, gallop. Glut pharmacist. I don't know what SP skill point is. Something to do with your special skill. Maybe you can hold an extra charge of it or something? Or maybe it's just stronger, I'm not exactly sure. This one has Demon Soul, which is actually bad. But it does have pretty decent damage increase, so it's not terrible. Move speed and gallop would be pretty nice. I also have the movement speed scaling with Swift, so that's pretty good. So the maxed out Javelin doing massive damage now, but I can get some more evolutions pretty soon. Got Scholar there is pretty nice. That one doesn't have a synergy, greed, but I have that. I don't mind getting a bit more scavenge though. And then the XP bonus off of that. I have one of those. I don't care about that. Let's do one refresh. That gives blood and death, which doesn't sound super useful. I have one blood skill. Armor piercing is decent. XP and skill. Grab that for the bonus. I think I'm just gonna hold on to my gold now. Go on to the next area. There's quite a few chests up here. Maybe I'll go up here. I could actually go through here to here to here. That's a lot of chests. I'm actually not sure if they're worth it, but I'll check it. Two options, a cave hidden, abandoned mine. Let's go mine some stuff, I guess. Pile of slag in the corner. Dragon Fang. Crit rate, crit damage. Annihilate and shatter bonuses, not bad. Got some XP as well. So this will give physics, which is good, and magic, which doesn't help me that much. Destiny... That's not bad. I do have strength scaling, so an extra level on the physics as well is quite good. So now we have Chakram super skill. Decent damage, more strength scaling, a lot of range, a lot of projectiles. Go into our next chest. This has physics and space, which are both decent. Nice strength and range bonus, looks quite good. That's not bad. Glutton Pharmacist, let's take the axe. Got a level here, Venomous Strike is getting pretty good. And then this into the two chests up here. Colossal Dragon. Fails to evade the fireballs and caught into the explosions. Plummet through the air. Vina the Archmage. This might actually be the unlocked for the Archmage character, so I'm going to try and help the girl here. I guess I just get a wizard hat. The greed bonus is useful. The intelligence gives me a little bit of range, I guess. It's alright. Decent amount of XP, and then we can get a bunch of chests up here. I can get a little bit of damage with the blood bonus, but that doesn't seem super useful. Intelligence, I have that. That's magic. I think I might just sell the most expensive one here. Oh, I could have actually refreshed. That probably would have been better. Take the super skill there. Damage, strength, range, debuff. Get our next chest here. Lightning, not super useful. Gallop would be okay. Skill CD and dodge is quite nice. Two useful set bonuses to me. Dark skill doesn't really help, and Annihilate's already maxed. Summon is a nope, but this seems pretty good. Get a lot of skill CD combined with the extra bonus for it. So we've got a level here. This is getting pretty high now. And now we're doing two random events and then looking towards the boss, it seems. Magic Synergy 6+, I don't think I have that. You noticed nothing? Yeah. Got a maxed out level on that, so that's close to the evolution. One more event here. Legend Blacksmith. A dwarf blacksmith. Piece of mithril ingot. So I will probably lose that, which is pretty good though. So I hope I get something really good from this. Oh, I still have it and I get a legendary armor. Wow, okay. So +1 defense and dexterity is quite nice. Great stats on it. Got the super blade dance now. Decent base damage, strength scaling, range, +2 projectiles. Not bad. And then we have a camp. And I'm not sure if it's the same, but in the prologue, the second boss was the end of a run. But I'll assume that there's maybe a bit more now in the full thing. So I might want to reroll some stuff there. What's the artifact master have? Looks like he did not keep the lock, because I locked a version of that, but that is not locked anymore, so it looks like these are all random, and I can't afford any of them. Luck 20 plus a ton of random stats, that's pretty cool. I think I might just reroll some bad stats here. Rage minus 0.02, see what we can get for that. It's at least not a negative. Max HP, see what I get for that. Intelligence, it's at least not negative. Soul Gem. Scavenge might be helpful if the run keeps going on. Move speed is definitely bad for me. Stimulant, probably not super useful, but it's fine. Rage might be decent. Suppose I can reroll that. Let's just go and see what the boss is like now. Got a level here, nothing super useful. This has some debuffs on it, so let's level that some. So this was the end of the demo, not sure if it still is. We've got some crazy projectiles going on, so I definitely need to not have my damage numbers turned on now. Dash out of that. This guy is probably just an elite, there's a lot of projectiles flying around now. Got an artifact off of him, and some soul gems. So that's just a regular elite again, I think. Man, that is a lot of projectiles now. And there's the actual boss, not getting jebaited this time. Can I see my stats right now? How much rage do I have? 0.5 critical multiplier on full energy. So I may want to keep my special ability and not use it. So I have the extra crit damage now. This guy actually seems easier than the first boss, but it might just be because I have a ton of movement speed now since I'm scaling my damage with it. I think I wasted my shield there, so grab another potion. That holy shield bonus seems quite good though. So he's probably in his second phase now, not sure exactly what that does. We've got some more regular elites going on now. So if I can take those out, that would help me dodge stuff. Make sure I have my holy shield up. Dash out of that. lot of big circles to avoid now. Let's see if I can get my holy shield back up. Dash out of that. I don't know why that hit me. And there we go. No, I'm Batman. So I don't know if that's still the end, so I'm going to try and pick good stuff here. This has 2 decent bonuses. Alright, stats, sure. Actually, blood isn't decent, so it's 1 decent bonus. This has blood. It's a little bit of percent damage. I could just sell stuff to try and look for some more interesting stuff later on. Let's see, demonic blood. I guess the set bonus is okay. Vitality is actually somewhat useful. I'm just gonna take that one. So we have a big artifact here. This has Destiny, Demon Soul. This has a lot of bonuses, wow. And none of them are maxed yet, and that would max out physics, which is huge. Or wait, that's the breaks. Okay, so Pierce is at 5. So I need to see if the max goes up to 7 with the break with this. Or if it simply goes up to 6 and I'm misunderstanding. Okay, there is a new level on it, interesting. And the bonus is quite good as well, wow. So, Chakram seems to be carrying now. Blade Dance and Javelin, not bad. Venomous Strike a little bit weak there. So we've got a shop here. This says Feast, Pierce. And I don't have that yet, and that puts me at level 7 for huge bonuses. Absolutely. This has Physics, which also gets up to 7 for huge bonuses. Absolutely. I lose a bit of movement speed, which isn't ideal. Glut and Pharmacist aren't super useful, so honestly, probably just pass on that. See what else there is. Holy Grail. I lose some HP, but enemies lose a lot of HP, and it would improve one of my low-level skills. Probably pass on that. It's extremely expensive. That gives Destiny. That's probably fine. And that's probably it for there. So we do have more levels now. Sick. There's a decent amount of chests over here. Sure, I'll keep trying those. I'm not sure if chests are the best. I think they actually might not be very good because you get more money from the random fights, and then you can use that to simply buy more artifacts. But I'm not exactly sure. I'm not an expert on this game. So we've got a level for that. A shrine over here for a buff. Oh my god, my projectiles are insane now. I guess I'm not really a melee build anymore. That's actually a really long fight. There's still over a minute left. Make sure I kill the elites for the cube drops if they have them. Oh, I can actually turn the transparency down a bit. That will make it much easier to see the enemy attacks here. Got enough wheat to burst down over there. Shrine is probably back up by now. We've got a level for a Crescent Strike. skill attack minus 50%, kind of insane. Absolutely shredding that elite. Try and get this guy before the timer runs out. There we go. I think I'm just gonna hold on to my special ability to keep the rage bonus active. That would give defense, which isn't terrible, but I don't really want to lose a bunch of movement speed as well when I have the bonus damage from Swift. We could get a level into that for movement speed and gallop, sure. So the Chakram's doing absolute work still, Blade Dance pretty good. Looks like Javelin wasn't the best, but it was doing well early on. Dragon's Eye Ring gives space and greed. Doesn't seem amazingly useful. The minus 5% price is not bad. Does give some range as well. It's not terrible. Is there anything else I really want here? Artifact Summon. Chance to summon artifacts from your collection vault? Sounds like it would be pretty good later on. And I can get both of those. That doesn't seem super important, so I'll grab this to get the reduced prices. And then I'll grab this for the level 6 Destiny bonus. And then we can get a treasure here. Stealth Boots, Godspeed, and Dexterity are both pretty nice. What is my dodge limit? 62.6. So that looks like the choice here. Either that or that has no synergy actually. And that's pretty good. I don't like losing the skill CD, but it's a lot of move speed and dodge. Got a level in Crescent Strike. Let's just do the elite, cause why not? Seems like a really big map here. I'm trying to find the things that it's pointing to, but they're actually so far away. Sacrifice enemies to activate the altar. I'm not sure what this is. Looks like a bit of meta currency for that. Let's see if I can go find the other thing on the map now. Alright, I'm pretty busted now. I also get that speed bonus from Gallop whenever I dash, so I can use that to then increase my damage a little bit if I want to waste a dash. And I do. Probably want to make sure I can finish this guy off before the timer runs out. There we go, got a cube off of him. See if I can get to the bottom left where there's something pointing on the map. I guess it was just a shrine, so not super important. Got Crescent Strike up there to the final level before it evolves. Man, this is so much gold. Just obliterating everything here. Let's see if I can finish that elite guy. There we go. One artifact. We've got nothing there. This gives XP bonus and eventually maybe Artifact Master. It does have some reduced skill CD though. I guess. Fractured Glasses gives Scholar and Space. That would actually make it a bit harder with the enemy respawn and the boss attack. That is super risky, but I can get a lot of bonuses from it. It says puncture, which isn't that great. I have 1 puncture skill. I guess I'll take the full set bonus stuff. It gets me a level 6 and a level 7, which is kind of cool. We don't have anything new here. This doesn't have a synergy. So I could just sell one of these and try to find some more interesting stuff in the shop. Still pretty much the same order. Crescent Strike will be super soon, but it's weaker than a level 1. Wanted poster. I have Scholar maxed, so that's not super important. Knight Shield does give some decent armor. 57.63, I guess I'll see how that is. So armor plus a set bonus, and that brings me up to 63. That's around 10% reduction to what I was currently taking. That's okay. Probably pass on that, see what else we got. Don't need any of these. Pretty expensive to re-roll. I might just grab a bit more skill cooldown for the lulz. And then we are over here. Either of these paths can go to there, so I'll take the fight, I suppose. A bit more interesting. Got another altar. So you get an artifact, and then maybe some extra meta progression on top of that. But I'm kind of just shredding everything, and there don't seem to be any ranged attackers here either. I can go see what the shrine gives. Projectile 10 and range. I believe there's a lot more difficulties than just 3. But I think that was all I had unlocked currently. And I don't... There's a goblin somewhere. Can I see him on the map? Okay, there we go. Crescent Strike evolved. Decent damage. Strength scaling. A lot of range. But I still have a lot of meta progression, a lot of characters to unlock and weapons and stuff for them. So that will help out a lot with the higher difficulties as well. Grab the shrine again. Free artifact here, don't have any of these yet. It gives puncture, pierce is maxed, frost and defense. Frost isn't very useful though. That gives holy and vitality, which are both useful. The holy skill power isn't super useful, so the base stats here don't help me that much. The only other option would probably be that though. I'm fine with the legendary here. Fire Talisman, Blood and Fire, Annihilate and Pierce are both maxed. I have both of these, If I can get more limit break for Pierce and Annihilate, that would be very good, and the base stats are okay, so I think I will take that. So Crescent Strike is moving on up now that it's super, and it happened somewhere in the middle, so that's not even the max it can do either. Magnet, that has no synergies. Salvage. I don't know exactly what that means. Scavenging bonus while auto-picking? Might be useful. Do a cheap reroll, don't need any of those. Toxic Crown, Poison. Only have one poison skill, probably pass on that. That doesn't have any synergy. Probably pass on all that. Got some chests up here. Oh, and a random event first. Let's do Brave, I guess. You shouldn't be here. Borrow book with souls. Conquer the librarian. I do have Scholar 6, don't I? Yeah, Scholar 6. So I should be able to do that for free. Let's see, I do have a number of holy things, so that might help. Power sounds strength based, which I have a lot of stuff for as well. Let's try that. I already have that book. Let's try the light then. So we got a legendary there with some synergy break. Sick. The random skill roll is not super useful, but still pretty cool. So Vitality is at level 7 now. Destiny level 7. Nice. Oh, the Invincible Shield Blast is the Thorns thing that happens when you take a hit with the shield up. Alright, let's go. So you can get a lot of gold at the end, wow, once you have these maxed. 40,000, that's a lot. Let's max this out and see how it is though. I do have a decent amount of holy synergy now. Go for some chests. So I don't have any of these. That has no synergy, that has poison. Vitality and holy is a maybe. Lightning, nope. Shop Refresh is actually quite good though, since it ramps up in price extremely quickly. Maybe I'll just see if I can get the holy stuff pushed to max as well. It does have level 7 available, so that would be kind of cool. And I got some random shop refreshes anyways. Push the holy skill with that. Another chest here. Demonic blood gives blood. That also gives blood. None of these are very useful. I guess I'll take that. Got a level for lightsaber and a random event. So he'll pay me a bunch for going into an arena match. There's no way this could be bad. So we've got a leap here. I'm going to dash to get my movement speed up and blast him. Another elite, looks like. Try and keep my movement speed up from dashing, so I can absolutely wreck them. Oh, there's actually a full-on boss here, wow. And there's a timer on this place as well, so I have to do damage in a certain amount of time. too bad though. So this will be at close to the max level. Oh, it does scale with intelligence though, so it's probably going to be pretty bad for me. Puncture. What does power shot do? Penetration damage. I guess that's fine. It's not amazing. I give feast, but lower movement speed. That's fine. My skills don't synergize super well. Neither of those are super useful, so maybe I just sell something here. Actually, crit chance would be quite good. I think I will just take that. And here I have all of those. I'm not sure I care about any of those that much. I guess strength is fine. I've probably gotten most of my soul gem bonus by now anyways. A bit more damage there. I have all of these synergies here. So none of these are very useful. I guess a bit of dodge. That's magic and I lose strength, which isn't great. I think I might just sell here. Here I have all of these. Shop refresh is actually not bad. So I guess I'll take that. Here I can get magic. Probably just a bit of crit here. Got some big boys here. I don't have any of those. I have a lot of those, so that is quite good. Demon Soul, So this actually looks great here. Scholar is 0.2 and 25. Let's see what I get after that. So it went up to 0.3 and 35. Almost a 50% increase on both. Not too bad for one level. Crescent Strike, solid third, although way lower than Chakram still. Tears of Ocean gives a holy boost. I guess I could try it. I do have a decent amount of money. That doesn't seem very good. Glutton Pharmacist, but I lose crit damage. That gives magic and vitality, which is maxed, so not very useful. Would give me a bit of range and HP, but it's pretty expensive. So a lot of free refreshes now. That doesn't seem super useful. Let's see what else we got. See what else we got. Water pouch, that's the thing I had earlier. I guess I'll take that. More set bonuses. One more refresh. Wanted poster, that's maxed. That's I'm not really using my special skill. Do one cheap refresh. And none of these are super useful. Probably grab a little bit of cooldown and a little bit of move speed. So I can try to out-int him. Actually, my strength should be the really high one. Pretty sure I do have over 100 there. So I get an extra artifact on top of that. Damage. Some decent random stuff. But I lose a bit of HP. So I've got one last bonfire and then a third boss here. So I can get one of these. Oh, maybe that is locked. That's why it's grayed out. Okay, so that does work between these camps then. I just don't need that anymore. I can max out Holy at level 7. I could get Blood and Demon Soul. Demon's pretty bad, and the special skill stuff I'm not really using, so that might be bad. I do not have this, and Godspeed and Dexterity are both great for me, so that's actually very good here. Even though it's only blue. I could potentially sell something to get this, but I'm not sure it would make that much of a difference. It's not terrible. Might just re-roll some stuff. Oh, I could buy a maxed out skill, huh? It's actually not bad, but I'll probably just stick with what I have. Let's re-roll some bad stats. I guess enemy respawn might actually be bad now as well, even though it's green there. Probably don't do that right before a boss. Okay, so I guess I have most of them. I could just look for some better rolls on stuff. Like lightning doesn't really help me. I don't think loot range really does much. That's fine. Those are fine. I don't have any death skills, so I can check that. Critical is not bad. I don't have any wind skills, I think. Then I could get some temporary consumables. That's pretty expensive, but it's not bad. Get a bit of damage, and then let's go on. Get that up to level 6, and then it can be evolved. See if I can find the shrine by the time the boss gets here. So that gives minus 50% skill CD, so if I can save that for him, that'll be a huge boost. Oh, that's the guy who was flying over earlier. Pretty cool art for him. Let's go. Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna work on a Draco Lich. So I've never seen this guy before since he wasn't in the prologue. I'm not sure where he is, since I'd like to grab the shrine for him. Oh, there we go. Pretty easy to just walk out with my huge movement speed right now. Use my dash to get a movement speed boost. Pretty big with the gallop bonus now, wow. Yeah, this guy's getting wrecked. Oh, that's why. Rah! Oh, you got both of them. Got the shrine almost back up. Dash to get my speed boost and grab that. Get some big damage during that. Need to try and keep my dash speed boost up as well. Should have plenty of dash cooldown with all the set bonuses I've gotten for it. Got the super skill there, decent base damage, some more intelligence scaling. Bit more range, doesn't seem that strong there. They just can't even get close to me with my speed boost up. The pawn ate the king. Continue to play the game. Rotten zombie head, summon stuff. Have all of those. Probably just grab some skill cooldown because it's funny. Toast chicken. That's fine, probably. Give some set bonus. Have all of those except that, which isn't that useful. Probably just sell there. Stimulant drug, blood. I'm not really casting my special skill, so that's pretty bad for me. Take a bit of strength. Got some big boys here. Pierce is max. Trap isn't very useful to me. Gives it a little bit of armor pen. The random attributes might be cool on that. Defense is okay. Does give me a lot of armor there. Probability of trapping an enemy would be cool for a full trap build. Armor piercing and rage is not bad. I can get a ton of armor. But this could be really cool and I can maybe save it for later as well. Got some more big stuff there. Wisdom, I do not have that yet. Appetite. All three of those are at level 6, but that will raise them, so that seems extremely good for me actually. Greed, Dexterity, and Annihilate. Sure. Oh, so I guess that's it now. 3 bosses for a run. Crescent Strike doing a ton of damage eventually. Wow. Chakram, not bad. Carried most of the way. Javelin was pretty good early on. Blade Dance never really came into its own, and those just seemed bad. I actually had a ton of holy skill power there as well. So Annihilate level 7 is really strong, wow. But I got it too late. Got a bunch of level 7 bonuses though, pretty cool. What is Reckless? There's so many stats in this game. Damage increases as your HP gets lower. Wait, that has Swift as well. So Annihilate plus Godspeed is insane together. Wow. Insane combo there. So I gain 125% of my movement speed as damage. Pretty crazy overall set bonuses there. Huge HP, decent strength, pretty high dodge. Crit damage. Minus 24% knockback. Yeah, a lot of holy damage and that thing still sucked at the end, it seemed like. So I can now add one of these to my collection. The codexes were pretty cool with the limit break. But you might want to go for something that has like good rolled random bonuses on it as well. That seems it's It's pretty good for a summoner. I'll probably just grab a legendary here. Appetite was kind of cool, but I can get something with 4 bonuses. This one seems pretty good universally. That one seems pretty good as well. Probably just collect that one. Wait, you can collect all of them? Press and hold Y? Huh? I don't know, man. I guess we'll never know. So, how does this look now? A lot of junk to choose from. So you can share these codes. That's on the clipboard, but you'd have to paste it somewhere. But if you enter the code Reidan, you can get a copy of that, I believe. Thank you to the dev. And there should be some free keys that I'll pin below in the comments. But yeah, that's it for the first look at the full release of Artifact Seeker. We have something in the tavern. I can maybe unlock her since I've had her mission in the run. Unlock... That's the pay for thing, I think. Yeah. Go back to the tavern, see what she says. Scroll of different skill. I don't know what this does. I guess in between runs you can maybe add some more of that and increase reputation towards something, I don't know. But yeah, you can unlock other characters here. I thought I did. Maybe you just need events for the higher ones? Or it maybe just saves you upgrade levels on some of the buildings. So I got quite a few soul gems to apply to some stuff later on. But yeah, that's Artifact Seeker. Pretty cool game. If you liked the video, you could leave me a like or a subscribe. It helps me out quite a bit. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.